Hi, it's Hayley from Craft Yourself Silly. We're going to do a very quick kind of live tutorial video about how to put these stretcher bars together to create a backing for your fabric. So if you want to frame your kind of special art quilting work, this is the way to do it. So I'm going to introduce you to Neil, also known as Gigantor, and he's going to do this for us. So first thing we need to know, Neil, what tools do you need?
Staple gun, scissors, hammer.
Easy as that. Splendid. And how do we start and go about putting the frame together?
Okay. Frame goes together as such.
Right. So just
Four
like
corners.
a giant basic jigsaw.
You can't actually put it together wrong. If you tried to put it
Okay.
in that way, it wouldn't work. But
What about the pieces on the front there? Because
Yeah,
I see
well, that's
one
what-
side has
yeah.
got a bevel on it and one hasn't. So,
okay, well, one side's your front, one side's your back.
right,
One
so which is
side's-
which then?
That's the front.
The front's got the bevel on.
Yeah, that's the
Excellent.
back, so it hangs flush to the wall.
What? You were too quick. Do it
Sorry.
again.
Flush to the wall.
Thank you.
Okay, before we go any further, you want to square off your frame. Okay, so gently tap each corner.
I'm assuming that's flat surface you need to be on
Yeah,
to do
and
that.
then find two flat surfaces,
And square it
square
up
it off.
to make sure it's dead square.
Yeah.
Fabulous. Right. So, what's the other bits that you've got there?
These
Do
are
we need
wedges.
those?
We use these right at the end.
Right at the end. Splendid. So
So-
now, how do we know how much, well, obviously, we've got a certain size frame there. How do I know how much fabric I need?
Well, this is a 14-inch frame. You need about an inch excess of fabric to go around the frame.
Right, so if that's a 14-inch frame, I need 16 inches
Yeah.
square of fabric to
Yeah.
work with.
but
Excellent.
if in doubt, leave more, and you can always trim it off at the end.
Right, no problem.
So next step, secure your frame.
So you've just put a
the
couple of
seams, yeah.
staples either side on the seams there.
Yeah.
Okay.
It will become evident later why I've had to do that.
Okay,
Okay, so fabric.
it's fabric, got it.
Okay. Face down. And with this, you can actually see through it, so you should be able to line it up. We'll see we've got a square edge there.
Hang on, I'm coming. Right, okay, so we're
No, we've
looking
got a
for
square edge there,
an
yeah.
even gap all the way around.
You
on
should be
this
able
one.
to see through this,
Right,
whatever's on the other side. So then,
okay.
what we need to do is just go around and make sure you've got enough.
And that's
on
why
all
you need that
sides.
extra inch to make sure you've got enough to turn it over both
So
those
I'm gonna
edges.
bring this down a little. Right,
And it's worth spending a bit of extra time
yeah.
and getting
If in
this lined
doubt,
up
I mean,
right.
the other way
Could
to
you
do it,
mark it with a...
you could, but then you're going to see it probably through the fabric, so I wouldn't.
Right.
The other way is, if you have struggling to see it through that, lift it up to the light, and then you can see the picture
Yeah.
straight through it.
Excellent, okay.
So I'm going to put my first staples in.
And you're just
wanna
going
yeah,
top, bottom, and how are you putting that tight? Are you putting any
yeah.
tension
Put
on
it, put
it?
it pretty tight,
Okay.
not too tight, just. Then same again here.
And left and right.
Yeah. Right. So then you've got
Got
your
the start of it.
yeah, you've got it on. So what you want to do now, this is a slightly trickier bit, is do your corner bits first. So pull each side in, tuck it, and bring it down, and try and get those
Nice
corners
sharp.
flush.
Right, so you're
Then
looking
go
for nice
straight
sharp
in.
corners.
Yeah. Put two, and you can put one in just to hold it, but same on this side. I'll just put one in there.
So you've got a tiny bit less fabric on there. Does it matter?
No, not really. As long as you can bring it in so it's flush. I mean, it's harder to do it with a cotton than
Yeah,
it
and I
would
was
be
gonna
with a
say,
stiffer
what
like
about
canvas.
this side here? Because this side here that you're doing now, that's got a lot of embroidery on and it's got a lot more fabric in. So is it just exactly
Actually
the
makes
same
yeah, exactly the same.
technique?
It actually makes it easier if it's thicker.
Right,
So,
okay.
but it's fine. Right.
Okay, so then we've got the
It's on.
beginnings of it.
Yeah.
And then what's the next step? Just taking up all the...
Yeah, I mean there
all the
you can
slack.
see I haven't actually done a very good job of that side, so I would probably take those two out, just
And
tighten it a
reposition
bit.
it.
But we're going to go ahead with this. So now just every inch or so,
Smooth it over.
yeah, and whack another staple in.
So on a frame this size, roughly how many kind of staples are you gonna need? So a couple for each of the corners,
Yeah, and say 5 along.
5 along each side.
Yeah. I mean, judge it yourself. If it feels like it could do with more in like there, I'd rather have another one in so it's tighter.
Right, so it's as
There
many as
again,
you,
just as many as
you
you.
feel it needs.
Yeah. Again there, I'm just going to whack another one there. Hold
And
that
once all the
down.
staples are in, what about the excess fabric on the back? Can that be cleaned off?
You could. I mean, with this, you're probably better off using scissors, or if you're comfortable with a knife, go around with a knife. But what I would recommend, I haven't actually got it here because I haven't done this for a while and I forgot,
Honesty's the best policy, Neil.
is I'd probably trim excess here. But just smooth, go as close as you want to the staples, obviously bearing in mind that if it does split, it'll come off.
Yeah.
And just masking tape.
Oh,
Round the
okay.
edge.
Easy as that.
Yeah, masking tape around the edge.
Excellent.
And then the last step, these wedges, they only go in one way. Don't put them in that way,
Oh, hang on, I'm going to come
like
in
that,
close.
because
Right.
it does nothing.
Right. So
That's-
you've got to.
Yeah,
And what do they do? What do the wedges do?
keeps it tight.
Just adds tension.
Yeah. So remember when I put these staples in this corner first in the wooden
Yeah.
frame? That's to stop when I do this,
Yeah.
to stop the frame from coming apart.
Okay, okay.
So don't whack these, just gently. You feel that there's...
A gentle tap,
Yeah, gentle tap.
and that just puts that last little bit of tension on
Just, yeah, just exactly
and
that.
secures the frame.
There,
Excellent.
you go.
Thank you very much, Neil.